How dare you! That's my mama!
Off to get on the Sea Warriors. Bye.
Alright, what's up, people? Got another deck profile for you. It's one of my favorite characters in this game. Motherfucking Vegeta. Yes. The best character of them all. He's good, he's bad. He loves his wife. Don't fuck with his Bulma. And he's ruthless. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this started. I will start with them energy attacks. Actually, you know, first off, my main thing is I want to jump to his level 3. Like, I feel it's just level 3 is my bread and butter. You know, I can turn all of my physical attacks that got that increase from the mastery, that +2, and just fucking life card damage the shit out of them with physical attacks. So they're gonna always have to have multiple physicals, you know, because I'm doing life card damage and I don't care about their stages. But we'll go ahead and start off with the Red Energy Blast. Destroys the driller ally. I like that. Gains me an anger. Good stuff, good stuff. Because I do run some drills in here. It's Red Freezing Beam. It has endurance. Gains me an anger. It's only AT +2, but once other modifiers I have in play, you know, they go along with it. If not, it's not really that big of a deal. It's strictly just there to get drills from my Banish Zone or discard pile once I make it to level 3 and, you know, I'm sitting where I want to be sitting and putting in work. 2 left bolt. I've been iffy. I really want one more just because it brings so much with the deck and drawing from the bottom. I can mastery to the bottom. You know, if I decide not to use Vegeta and pull that same card that I just put down, you know, it's good stuff. Let's get to them physicals. See, that's a pretty thick stack of physicals there, you know, but yeah, let's get it started. Shoulder grab. It's gonna make everything else a crit if it hits. So I mean, just some added board control, anger control, along with the mastery's anger control, you know. So if they want to anger up, most likely it's not going to happen against this deck, but it can. I'm sure it will. 2 Red Shattering Leap. It's just a really good card. AT +4. If it hits, it stays in play. It's just one of those cards I like to hold to the very end and just wait and see if my opponent has that block, and if they don't, I'm swinging hard with them most of the time. And it's going to be life card damage just if I'm level 3, because I'm going to convert that over. Another card I really enjoy, just because it is AT4, but it's that 3 endurance. I mean, 3 endurance is beast in this game. It's pretty good. Got some attached cards here. Red Stomach Dive. It helps me control my anger once I'm at level 3, because now I can just constantly lower my anger to do +2 life cards of damage after I convert my stuff to life card damage. So I mean, it's pretty fun. I mean, especially if I have 2 of them attached and I got plenty of anger to spare. I mean, it can get pretty mean sometimes. But yeah, I mean, and it's AT +4, which I think is really good. And the reason why I run a little bit excessive on energy blocks is because I don't really want to crit it off. I want to get rid of it on my own terms, like if I use Mule Kick or something. Red Double Strike. I mean, I think every red deck runs this card, and it should. It's only AT, but it gains anger, and with a deck like this, or say Ruthless Brawly, it's going to put some work in. It's going to do some damage, you know. So another one I like, Red Furious Lunge. I mean, as soon as this card came out in the last set, I'm like, yo, it's badass. I like it. A red card that's styled. Yeah, it's a hit effect. It's going to gain me 2 anger, but it can only be it can't be stopped by non-styled cards. So, you know, if my opponent times me, I can still get through that, you know, which is good. You need that sometimes. Red Mule Kick. Just in case, you know, I got that wall breaker on me and I don't want it on me anymore. Or if I just want to do critical damage and I'll just blow up one of my own. I did have Trailing Blast in here for a while, but it just seemed kind of underwhelming. And it just wasn't producing like I would have liked it to. So I kind of just cut it and put some other stuff in there for it. I think I added more drills actually. But I'll go ahead and Red Heel Kick, being one of the best cards for Red Ruthless. Always getting anger, and it gives me an anger on top of it, so if I'm sitting on one anger, I'm going to gain that anger lower too and just grab me a card I want to use. You know, whether it be the lunge or, I mean, any attack for the most part, as long as it's styled. Let's go ahead and just jump to these events. 2 Unleashed, because I want to level up to 3 as fast as possible. And, yeah. Confrontation, just to get rid of, you know, cards in my opponent's hand that I don't want there. And 2 Red Inferno. Love this card. Works so good with the mastery. Does a crit. Draws me a card. You know, so that's why I'm running 2 in here, just because it draws me a card. So if I have 1 attached, I'm still going to draw a card from this one. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Time, because we got to run time as a warrior's tool. It's a good card. I thought about dropping it in some of my other lists, but for the most part, this thing is too good. You know, I don't really care if my opponent runs a spear while they run a spear and they stopped it. Oh well, big deal. Shit happens. Physical blocks, we got Red Blocking Hand. Love that card. Love it. Gains me 2 anger. You know, pretty good. You know, gains 2 stages, 2 anger, so that helps a lot. Red Duck, one of my favorite cards in this deck, because I do gain anger like a motherfucker. And I can just rejuve. And I love rejuving. I love putting cards back into my deck. I love reusing things over and over. Hence why you're going to see another card in this deck that I haven't seen play very much at all. But I like it. I enjoy it. It's not an attack, but it recycles attacks and gives me stages. But here for the energy blocks, Red Interference. Lets me pull back, you know, pretty much any style attack I want from my banish zone. You know, so that's just a good setup to bring back Left Bolt to add another card to my hand, or Mule Kick, or Heel Kick. You know, so, I mean, it's putting in work, and it has put in work. We'll go with 3 Energy Defensive Stance. It's got that endurance, which I love, and it gains me an anger. Still kind of iffy on it because I got so much anger gain in here. But I mean, I think it kind of levels itself out with some of the attached cards that allow me to lower anger, and, you know, other drills and cards that I have that allow me to lower anger. And I run a total of 7 energy blocks. Only 1 red energy shield. I was thinking about swapping one of the defensives for another energy. It's because it gets banished after I use it. You know, so if I got a card on my discard pile that I really want to use, you know, I can go ahead and block, gain all them stages, and then still go ahead and, you know, mastery Vegeta and pull that card out with just revealing. So let's go to the drills I run. Of course, I run that blocking one first and foremost. Love it. It's too good. Just like it because it adds an extra stage. I mean, I want to run Tree of Might, but I wanted to run these drills. Specifically, Red Cover Drill. Just because all of my physical attacks can't have their damage prevented. So my opponent's endurance is shut down when I'm converting level 3 Vegeta physical damage to life card damage. You know, I'm most definitely hitting a crit. And if I'm hitting a crit, hopefully I have this in place so I can draw another card. But yeah, it's too good. I like it. And just in case I don't feel like lowering my anger because you know, I don't want to, I have this Red Embarrassing Drill. Yeah, I know this. Haven't used it very much. It'd probably be something I swap out for another card. Not quite sure what. But yeah, the reason why is I got a lot of energy-based decks coming out right now, especially in my league. It's just me and one other guy running, you know, Physical Beats Brawly, and we're both doing it the same, but our builds are completely different. You know, which is interesting. He runs different cards than I do, but I mean, it's pretty good. Visiting the past, just because Staple gets out something I could use, benefit me. And the card I'm not seeing too many people run, Heroic Assistance. Love this card. I mean, I can constantly shuffle time back into my deck over and over again, which that's what I usually use it for. You know, just so I don't have to worry about my opponent banishing it, and just because, you know, hey, I would love to use time 3 or 4 or 5 times in a combat, which I've done, you know, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty annoying for my opponent when I'm constantly hitting time because I'm constantly shoveling it back in with heroic assistance, you know. But I don't know, it's a good card, man. It gives you them 2 stages, so, you know, so it helps in physical beats and keep you at a higher level. But yeah, that's my physical beats. Red Ruthless Vegeta. You know, he's pissed off. Bulma got slapped around. That's his job for, you know, lonely bedroom time. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Anything I could change in it or do differently about it, you know, feel free to message me, comment below, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's it. My favorite character, you know, I really worked on him and really want to see him, you know, succeed in this meta and in this game, and it just, I feel like he keeps getting the shaft and it makes me so sad. I cry a little bit in the inside all the time when new sets come out and Vegeta's just not the best, or not even second to freaking Kakarot. But I guess, you know, they didn't really make Goku the best either. He has, yeah, well, I guess it makes sense, but Goku's still used more than Vegeta. I don't know why. More people use Vegeta. Let's do it. Make him a thing. Make everybody truly hate him. But I don't know, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up on my Twitter at Donnie Darkrai, and my Instagram, Donnie Darkrai. I'll put that in the links below. You know, follow me. Go to quite a few tournaments, so, you know, let's get Vegeta going. Let's do it. Thanks for watching. Later.